Hello Minecraftians, this is BadBoyHalo with the Saints of Games, and welcome to another Minecraft Hardcore Games trap tutorial on the cobblestone generator Suffocation Fisherman Endermage trap. Quite a mouthful. So in order to perform this trap, you're going to need the Fisherman kit, the Endermage kit, water, lava, tools, wood, and cobblestone. Now this trap is very similar to the old Endermage Suffocation trap, which can no longer be done because Endermage was patched to the point where you need at least 2 blocks of air above the person in order to mage them, so you can't Endermage them into a block where they start suffocating. But this trap is a better version of that trap in my opinion, and it kind of fixes some of the issues of people being able to escape from your trap really easily. So how this trap works, essentially you're going to build a cobblestone generator around the spot that you're teleporting people down to. So what you do is you set up your little area where you're going to pull them down to. Make sure there's 2 blocks of air above the sign and the workbench that you set down underneath it. After you set up that there's 2 blocks of air above that so that you can mage them, you have the fisherman hooks the endermage, and then the endermage mages the sign, which pulls the people from above you down to where you're at, and then you pull the endermage out using the fisherman kit, then place the lava right next to them, and you will have pre-set up a chain of water going down and just missing to the point where it's actually pouring in. You want it right on the edge, and then when the lava pours down into where the player is, it will turn to cobblestone, and bam, they are stuck. They'll start suffocating. So with a little bit of practice, you can get this down really quick, start suffocating people. And this trap is extremely hard to break out of if you do it effectively. It's a very powerful trap, and it's really good for killing people and getting them stuck so that you can trap them and immediately just hammer at their legs in the spot you set up beneath it in order to hit them. You can hit their legs, and then they've got no way to escape, because even if they get out a pick and they mine away the cobblestone, it's just going to regenerate a second or two later, and you're hammering at their feet, and by the time they figured out what's going on, you've killed them because they both suffocated and they're taking damage from you hitting at their feet, and they have no way of getting out of it because every time they try and mine the block, it just regenerates, putting them in a very bad situation. So just some final tips for those of you who want to perform this trap. Just make sure that you set a workbench and a sign beneath them so they can't quickly tower up. And because you have to have 2 blocks of air above them, after you've endermaged them down, you want to put a block above their head so they can't jump, because they'll be able to jump out of the cobblestone block for a second, which will just slow down the suffocation and make it a bit harder to hit their legs. So place a block above their head, but immediately place that lava so they start suffocating after you've pulled the endermage out. Again, make sure you have the sign, the workbench, just to make it harder for them to tower up or mine their way out. And also make sure the block that's directly in front of them is something other than cobblestone, or make it like a wooden plank, just so it's not really something they're expecting to be able to mine out with a pick. Also, if it's the last person you're trying to mine down, or you mine down the last 2 people or whatever, you can just place the lava right on their head. It'll turn into obsidian, but if they're the last people you have to worry about, you don't have to worry about resetting the trap, and you can get a guaranteed kill that way, so it's 0% chance they'll escape from this trap then. Or if you're in an emergency and you think the person's going to escape, you can just pull the lava out from where it is and place it right on their head, and they're pretty much done. Hope you guys like this trap tutorial. If you have ways that you think it could be made better, let me know in the comment section, and I will add them into the description below. And also, if you perform this trap in game, be sure to record it, upload it, and I want to check them out, so send those to me in a PM. Hope you guys have a happy hardcore games, everybody, and may the odds be ever in your favor.